What's good, guys? Just got to the gym and it is so incredibly crowded. And today I brought my pool blocks. Did my voice just crack? My pool blocks. And this is the first time that I'm going to be using them and trying them. And literally the gym could not be more crowded. It is Saturday at 1 o'clock. So I don't know why the gym is so crowded. I probably could have gone a little later today, but there's other things I gotta do today, so I always go around this time. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. I'm gonna go try these pool blocks out. I hope that they are not too crazy to just bring into a gym. I don't know. Let's go find out. Alright, workout complete. First workout that I've ever used the blocks to do some pulling, and they were insanely popular. Like, I got asked so many questions about what they were and how I made them, and I mean, it was cool, I guess, people wanting to know what they were and how and why they should use them, but I really just wanted to get my work done today, and it was somewhat challenging, but again, it's all good. Like, hopefully I got to share some knowledge and insight into why I do use them. Anyways, so my left hamstring, just real quick, has been not at 100% for, I would say, 2, maybe 3 weeks. I think when I hit 385, which was kind of a while ago, it got tweaked a little, just a little, and I can still feel it. So every time I squat or every time I deadlift, I can feel it. And I'm trying to let it heal without really missing time. So I hit 395, we're talking about squats. I hit 395 a few weeks ago, and then I had my deload week, right? Because I thought that would help. And coming back from my deload, I can still feel it. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I can just tell that it's there, and every time I do anything, it's like tender to the touch. So the deload wasn't enough for us, I guess. Coming back after deload, I've been working with 3 rep maxes. Again, I just don't want to go to a maximum or try to set a new PR with it feeling the way it is. So it's still not feeling the best. And I think I'm just going to be smart with it, but try to continue training. I don't just want to take off, but be smart in my training and do a lot of rehab, prehab work on it. Foam rolling, I have a roll stick, water work, so swimming, and even just sitting in a hot tub, and a lot of just massaging and trying to figure out what is wrong with it. But anyways, back to the block pulls. So 135 felt like the bar, 225 felt like 135, and 315 felt like 225. So everything just felt really, really light. I'd never done 3-inch block pulls. I've done rack pulls, and I have done, of course, deads from the floor and deficits, but I've never had blocks to pull off of. And they felt really, really good. I can see why people love to use them, because you really, block pulls are like what the slingshot or reverse bands would do for your bench press. You can just overload, because you start off in a much stronger position. Your leverages are so much better when you start. So anyways, went to 405, went to 455, which I think 455 is the first set that I shot. And again, I was using 3-rep max as my goal for today. After 455, I went to 495. Now 455 felt heavy, it really did. And I haven't pulled conventional heavy in a while. You know, everything that I've done over 500 pounds has been sumo. But conventional has just been feeling really, really good. Plus, I'm also favoring that left hamstring, and I feel like I have more hamstring activation when I'm doing sumo. I feel like it's a more posterior chain movement compared to the conventional. Conventional, I feel more in my back, whereas sumo, I feel more in my glutes and my hamstrings. Anyways, maybe that's for everybody, but it's especially for me. So that's one of the reasons why I've switched to conventional, because I get to start in a slightly higher position. I have really long arms too, so I get to start in a higher position as far as my lower body goes. I'm not as spread out with my feet. So 495 was what I worked up to for 3 reps, and it felt insanely heavy. I've never, mind you, I've never pulled 495 for reps, ever. So in a sense, I'm happy with that. And I got it for 3. And I haven't watched the footage yet, but the 3rd rep was an absolute grinder. And I don't know if the bar got away from me. I don't know if what happened to my positioning, but it was like, I was like hitching it up. Or at least it felt that way. Again, I haven't watched it yet.
Twerk, word, let it go. Work, twerk, word, let it go. Work, twerk, word, let it go. Work, twerk, word.
So I'm looking forward to doing that here in a little bit when I edit this with that. But anyways, also I just went to the grocery store and I I'm going to show you guys everything that I got and how much it was and all that good stuff. Sorry if I seem out of it today. I'm kind of spent. So if I seem a little spacey or not my usual self, that is why. I'm just kind of, I need some good food, a good movie, and a fan blowing my face. So that is what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. I hope whatever you do with the rest of your day is enjoyable and makes you a better person. Anyways, that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again real soon. We are at the grocery store. So, 2 tips of when and possibly how you can go grocery shopping with the gains in mind. First tip, for me, I like to go Saturday after the last workout of my week. So I work out 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Saturday's my last workout, and I like to go on Saturday. For one, it's not nearly as crowded as it is on Sundays. Sundays, the grocery stores are just packed. So I like to go Saturday after my workout. I'm already out, and Sundays I just like to chill anyways. I really don't like to get out of the house and go grocery shopping if I don't have to. So that's one tip. Go after your workout on Saturday because you're probably not gonna be that hungry, especially for all the bad things that you shouldn't be buying after a workout. You're gonna feel kind of motivated, you're gonna feel good about yourself. If you did deadlifts like I do, you're gonna feel sick to your stomach and you're not gonna wanna eat at all. So it's going to deter you from going up and down the middle aisles, which are filled with all the processed stuff that you really don't need. You may want, but you don't need it. And after you work out, you're probably not even going to want it. That's the first tip. Second tip, if you go grocery shopping by yourself, if you go with someone, enjoy that because that is so nice. If you go by yourself, put on some music, yeah? Just like this. Boom, automatically, I'm in the zone. Nothing's playing right now. But once I plug this in, I'm in the zone. There's something about music that just does something to your emotions. So if you're just chill, put on some chill music. If you're just feeling like a boss, put on some boss music. You know, music just has a way of making emotions come out of you. And then you're like, why do I need emotions when I'm going through the grocery store? Like, that's stupid. I think everything that you do should have some sort of passion behind it. You know, imagine if say it takes you 30 minutes to grocery shop and you do that for your whole life, 70 years. 70 years times 30 minutes. That's a lot of an amount of time that you could be inspired. I know that sounds crazy, but you never know when the fish might bite the bait. So I challenge you to always have your hook cast, because it's times that you least expect it that you'll get an idea, or you'll see something, you'll see a color, you'll see a box, or you'll see a logo, or you'll see anything, and it can inspire you to go do something else. So I just want you guys to kind of get in that mindset and kind of think outside the box. You know, society stays pretty average, pretty mediocre, because few people are willing to think a little crazy. You know, there's sayings, you know, to be great, you have to be misunderstood. And I think that that's true, because to be great, you have to be willing to think outside the box. You can't just view something for what it is, because there's 7 billion other people and that's all they do. So if you want to be different, if you want to be great, if you want to be rise above, then you have to think differently. You cannot think the same as everyone else around you. And if you don't think the same, your actions can't be the same. If you don't think the same, then your actions need to match. And that's a better way to put it. So I challenge you not just to think differently, but to act differently, to move through life differently. And I promise new opportunities will come your way. Or maybe the same opportunity will be there, but now you'll realize it. Now you'll see that it is an opportunity. So anyways, not to get too deep on you before I go buy some groceries, because Hunter, it's not that serious. But what if it is? What if we could change? What if we could take something little and make it great? You know, that's all I want to do. So anyways, like I said, not trying to get too philosophical before I go fill my shopping cart with groceries, but it never hurts to think outside the box. Anyways, I'll show you guys what I get when I get back to the house. I don't think I'm gonna film inside just because I'm gonna have my music in and just kind of want to just be in the moment, I guess. But I'll show you guys everything that I get and tell you why I got it when I get home. So I'll see you then. Just got back from the store. I'm gonna show you guys what I got and what is pretty much a staple in my kitchen. Mind you, I got everything that you're going to see for under $40. Total came to $39.86. So I'm telling you that because there's really no excuse for not buying the foods that you need to help you reach your goals. $39.86, that's probably the price that you and your date are going to spend on dinner. And I've made it work for an entire week of food. So next time you're dropping $10 at Taco Bell, think how much further you could stretch your money for much better quality foods to get you those gains. I don't know why my brain just shut down. Anyways, let me show you guys what I got. I'm gonna start over here with 2 cans of green beans. These were on sale. I think they were like 69 cents a piece. 3.5 servings per can. Another thing that I'm gonna add real quickly, when you are meal prepping, or when you need to make that $40 last a week, it is imperative that you have a food scale. Otherwise, how am I going to know what 120 grams of green beans look like? I'm just not. So, in order to fully get the amount of servings that is in each one of these foods, you kind of have to weigh it out. And not only is that going to help you stretch your food out further, but it's also going to allow you to precisely track your macros. It's as simple as reading the back of food, reading the nutrition label. So, 2 cans of green beans, 69 cents a piece. These were an absolute steal. So usually I get Uncle Ben's ready rice, throw it in the microwave. I saw these right beside them. Rice-A-Roni, beef flavor. It's basically pre-cooked long grain rice. And it takes 6 minutes to cook. And they were 35 cents a piece. They were on clearance. And I checked the dates. We're all good. So when you're shopping, always look for these deals, you know? The Uncle Ben's were $2 per bag. So instead of spending $4, I spent 70 cents. So it's like I got, you know, a pound of chicken for free. You gotta think like that. You gotta play like that. Next thing I got is some garden salad. I don't want to say I'm cutting, but I'm going to straighten up a bit on my diet. And salads are a great way to add some volume. I think these were $1.50 a piece. So I got 3 bags, and there's 4 servings per bag. 2 cups is a serving. So I'll probably have 2 servings per meal. So that's essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days where I can have 2 salads a day, which is awesome for $1.50. So after that, I was going to get fish. That was on my that was in my phone, my grocery list. Tilapia was $4.33 a pound. So I found ground turkey for $2.33 a pound, which is, again, $2 difference per pound. So if you're getting 5 pounds, that's a $10 difference. So make sure you are reading not only the nutrition labels to make sure you're getting what your body needs, but the price per ounce or the price per serving or whatever, because then you can really get the better deal. So I got 3 pounds of ground turkey, which I'll use instead of the fish, at least for this week, just because it was so much cheaper. Next, I got 5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, and this was $1.77 a pound. Now mind you, it's not organic, it's not fresh from the farm, but that's okay. For right now, that's okay. One day, potentially, I'll be organic everything, but right now, this is going to do the job. It's going to give my body the nutrients that it needs, and more importantly, the protein, more specifically I should say, the protein that it needs to keep building muscle and keep the physique that I want. After that, I got a 10-pound bag of russet potatoes. Now, I know you're thinking, potatoes are horrible for you, Hunter. Why did you do that? Well, potatoes, especially when I'm on a slight caloric deficit, keep me full. They keep my muscles, like, I don't know what it is, but they make me have energy. And I'm hardly ever flat. So even if I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks into a deficit, I don't feel small. They keep me feeling full, and they really keep my workouts like maximum intensity. So if you have never tried potatoes, like if you're just stuck on rice, maybe give potatoes a try. These are just the russet potatoes. I think this was $2.99 for a 10-pound bag. So they're insanely cheap per pound, and it says here, good source of potassium, vitamin C, and B6. So maybe it's the B6 that keeps me feeling good. Remember, B vitamins help your metabolism and help the energies within your body. Vitamin B6 and B12. Out of that, I got egg beaters instead of a case of eggs. Again, I was just comparing the prices, and 20 eggs were like $5, and these were $2. And servings per container about 20. So it says equivalent to 20 eggs. So instead of paying $5, I got these for $2 a piece. And again, this is a situation where your food scale is really going to come in handy, because how am I going to know what 46 grams or 3 tablespoons is? And I want to have 3 eggs, so I got to do the math, and it's just so much easier if you have a food scale to weigh this stuff out and really make your food last. Lastly, I got some aluminum foil just because I was getting low on mine. I hope you found this very informative and helpful, and it maybe helps you realize that eating healthy doesn't have to cost an absolute fortune. And next time you are deciding if you want to go get some fast food, or just take a little bit longer and go to the store and get what you need, maybe this will encourage you to go get what you need. Anyways, that is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.